The road to health is a two-way street, and healthy communication with your doctor and other healthcare professionals can help prevent traffic jams, close calls, and even accidents. Preparing for your medical visit is important, and you can learn more about that in the previous video in this series. This video can help you navigate and avoid speed bumps, congested intersections, and construction zones in your healthcare by making the most of your medical visit. We all have things we'd rather not discuss: sexual activity, alcohol or drug use, or perhaps other sensitive topics. But being open and honest with healthcare professionals can make a real difference in your health.
If you're making the effort to go see the physician, then you should try to get the most out of the visit that you can. Even in a short visit, and we know that today's doctor visits can often be very short due to some of the restraints. You can get a lot out of those visits, but that only happens if you're willing to freely discuss whatever the issues are with your physician. And it really shouldn't matter what those are. Every physician has heard just about everything in the course of practice. We hear about lots of different issues, and our job is not to judge. Our job is to help people lead functional lives.
They need all the information you have to do the best job possible. Being honest will get you the best results, so mention symptoms even if you think they aren't important. And if you have any sort of pain, be sure to let them know. If you feel it, say it. Bringing a close friend or family member along can help, especially if there is a language barrier or a cultural issue that's not being addressed.
The nuances, I think, in terms of addressing challenges and cultural issues, to me, the best way that I've found is to have family members present, particularly for individuals for whom English is a second language. Because when you have a family member, one, they know their family member, their personality, their traits, and so forth. And then also, that family member and the patient themselves usually feels very, very comfortable telling the issues to the family member, and then the family member can then in turn communicate that to the healthcare provider, but they can also communicate what they know just from their relationship with the patient, what the patient's concerns are, and how the best approach might be to provide them with information that they can really receive and understand.
But what if you don't think your healthcare provider listens well?
Another really important thing that makes patients hesitant to share information with physicians is if they feel that the physicians really aren't paying attention to them, that they don't really want to listen to them, that they're too rushed or hurried or busy, and they want to kind of hurry up and get through.
You and your provider should have a relationship built on honesty, understanding, and mutual respect.
Building trust with a patient is very important for the doctor-patient relationship. I think ultimately for communication with your physician, patients need to realize that their doctor is a person, that he or she may be very busy, they may be having a bad day, they may have a lot of different responsibilities just like you or any other person. And so remember that when you meet with your physician. If you see that a visit maybe isn't going the way that you like, feel free to tell the physician whatever's bothering you, because all physicians ultimately want to do a good job in helping you be healthy. And so if you let them know how you're feeling, they are going to do something to try to help you. So really feel free to really tell any physician what's on your mind, because they're going to respond to that.
Healthcare professionals that you feel comfortable with and who understand your values will help you achieve your health goals. But communicating well requires attention and effort on both sides of the street. Learning how to talk to your medical team can improve your overall healthcare experience, and in turn make the road to good health a whole lot smoother.